So let's have a quick recap of the portion from chapter A Truly Beautiful Mind through question answers. I'm going to ask you questions, so raise your hand. The first question: why did Albert's mother consider him as a freak? Why did Albert's mother consider him as freak? Mankiran.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Albert's mother called him freak because his head was a little larger than the normal kids or other kids.
Very good, very good. But there is one more part in the answer. So, Ishita, wait, where is Ishita? Yes. Ishita, you can unmute and tell your answer.
Yes, ma'am. Albert's mother um, thought Albert was a freak because his head was seemed to be large than the other children as well. Albert was not talking too much, and he just involved in himself.
Yes, so he did not start talking till the age of 2.5 years. These were the two reasons that Albert's mother, she considered Albert. She thought that her son was a freak, abnormal, right? एक था कि वो उसका जो सिर था when he was born, normal children से बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा था size में. And secondly, he started speaking very late. And so she thought that Albert, he was a freak. Now, next question. Why did Albert's friend call him brother boring? Rijul. Why did Albert's brother call him, sorry, Albert's friends call him brother boring?
Albert's friend called him brother boring because he didn't knew that what should he do with his playmates. Therefore, he be with himself and play with mechanical toys only.
Yes. Is there anything else that we can add? Salil? Your answer is correct, Riju.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, Albert's brother called him brother boring because he never played with them or interested in play with them. He used to play with himself only as he was satisfied with that only.
Okay, you can also write that he remained busy in studying. He was a studious boy. Moreover, he did not know how to play with other playmates, and he remained all by himself, played with mechanical toys, and that's why yes. So Albert, he was a studious boy. He just remained all by himself. He played with mechanical toys and he did not know what to do with the other children. And that's why his classmates, his playmates, they started calling him Brother boring. Okay, beta? Yeah. Next answer kariye. Why did the school headmaster, or what did the school headmaster remark about Albert to his father? What did he tell about Albert to his father? Pratham Kumar. Pratham Kumar. Answer करिए. Pratham गायब हो गया.
Yes,
Pratham.
can you please repeat the question?
What did the headmaster once told Albert's father about Albert?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, please. Ma'am, your voice is cracking. Please repeat the last line.
हेडमास्टर, एक स्कूल हेडमास्टर ने एल्बर्ट के बारे में एल्बर्ट के फादर को क्या कहा था? Okay, in the meantime, let me take response from some other child. Kashish, you answer the question.
Okay, ma'am. The headmaster once told Albert Einstein's father
as a profession won't matter because he will never make a success at anything. He said this in spite of Einstein doing well in physics and maths.
Yes, very good. Although Einstein was performing well in subjects, but still a school headmaster once told his father that he would never make a success at anything when he was talking about the profession that he would choose. Right? Good. Why did Albert leave the school? Yes. Now answer the question, beta. The question was, why did Albert leave the school forever? Anshika, answer the question. Anshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Hanji, beta.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Albert Einstein left the school because he was not a bad student, but his teachers always scold him, and he had a lot of arguments with his teachers. Hence, he left the school.
Yes, good answer. So Albert, he felt, इसमें एक और point add करोगे that he felt so stifled, he felt suffocated there because he always had the arguments, disputes or disagreements with teachers, and thus he did not like the school regimentation, the strict rules and regulations that prevailed in the school, and that's why he felt suffocated and he left the school forever. Yes, let's move to the next part. That is, name the, what is the name of the friend of Albert Einstein, whom he was interested and she proved to be an ally to him? Shrey, name of the friend? You can unmute now, Anji.
The name of the friend was Mileva Maric.
And where was she from?
In University of Zurich in Switzerland.
Okay, and from where did she belong? Actually, to which place did she belong? Anybody else? Yes. वो कहाँ से थी?
Ma'am, Serbia.
Yes.
Serbia.
Yes, she was a citizen of
Serbia.
Serbia. She belonged to Serbia. Okay, there is another question. Why did Albert call the desk drawer as the Bureau of Theoretical Physics? Parneet?
Albert called the desk drawer at the work of Albert called his desk drawer the Bureau of Theoretical Physics because he was supposed to be assessing other people's inventions. Instead, he was actually developing his own ideas in secret.
And
he created a special theory of relativity on that desk.
Yes, and he used to keep all the secret papers of his work in that drawer of that bureau, and that's why he started calling it as Bureau of Theoretical Physics, right? G. Okay. It was wonderful that you have answered all the questions nicely. So let's now begin reading from the part where we left yesterday. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Yes, so we will start from here, paragraph 10. While Einstein was solving the most difficult problems in physics, his private life was unraveling. Albert had wanted to marry Mileva right after finishing his studies, but his mother was against it. She thought Mileva, who was 3 years older than her son, was too old for him. She was also bothered by Mileva's intelligence. She is a book like you, his mother said. Einstein put the wedding off. Now, we have already read that Einstein, he was interested in Mileva, and she became a good friend and ally to him, who was also against the Philistines. So we see that while he was solving those physical problems in physics, he also had some problems in his private life. So life was unraveling, means starting to fail. There was a lot of disturbance now in his private life. और वो क्या था? Albert, he wanted to marry Mileva, but the mother was against it. अब एल्बर्ट की मदर को मिलेवा पसंद नहीं थी. वजह क्या थी? One reason was that Mileva, she was 3 years older than her son. So she considered that she was too old for him. वो उम्र में बड़ी थी उससे. And also one fact bothered her, that Mileva's intelligence, and she called him that she is a book like you, means she was as intelligent as Albert Einstein. वो उसी की तरह बिल्कुल प्रतिभाशाली थी, intelligent थी. So the mother thought that there would definitely be a problem in their married life if Albert married this girl. And because of this, there was now problems in private life of Albert Einstein. The professional career was rising, but private life was actually failing. And as the mother did not agree to the marriage, Albert Einstein put the wedding off. उसने wedding को टाल दिया, wedding रोक दी. But the pair finally married in January 1903 and had 2 sons. So they were happily married. उनके 2 बच्चे हुए. But a few years later, the marriage faltered. Faltered means became weak. They started facing problems in their married life. Mileva, meanwhile, was losing her intellectual ambition and becoming an unhappy housewife. Now, she was just restricted to the household chores, looking after the house, looking after children. So, unka jo intellectual ambition tha, she also wanted to be famous, just like Albert. She was also helping Albert. They both were working together in discovering different theories. So, jo professional life tha, wo Mileva ka khatam ho raha tha. And this was actually making her unhappy. वो professionally successful होना चाहती थी, और इस वजह से as a housewife she had become unhappy now. Kindly mute yourself, who is unmuted. Check your audio. So after years of constant fighting, the couple finally divorced in 1990. So अक्सर उनमें disagreements होने लगे, disputes होने लगे, clashes होने लगे. So they were constantly fighting with each other, and thus the couple finally got separated in 1990. And then Einstein married his cousin Elsa the same year. Now, Elsa has also a major role in Einstein's life. She always used to support Einstein. She was his cousin. She would often come to meet Einstein in Munich when he used to stay there, when he had a disturbed school life there. Elsa was always there supporting him. So when Einstein, he divorced Mileva, he married his own cousin Elsa the same year. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to world fame. So coincided means occurred at the same time, means दोनों में सुधार होने लगा था. He was rising to fame as well as his personal life was also becoming successful. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity. Now, पहले जो उसने publish की थी, that was the special theory of relativity. So it was the year 1905. And then in 1915, he published his theory. It was a general theory of relativity, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. An eclipse of the sun in 1919 brought proof that it was accurate. So the prediction of the eclipse was actually calculated based on the general theory of relativity, which was published by Einstein, and this prediction was accurate. He had correctly calculated in advance the extent to which the light from fixed stars would be deflected through the sun's gravitational field. Deflect karna means deviate ho jana, change the direction because it hits something. So जो light थी वो deviate हो गई direction से, deflect हो गई, and it was accurately calculated by Albert Einstein based on the general theory of relativity. The newspapers proclaimed his work as a scientific revolution. Proclaimed means announced. So हर जगह न्यूज़पेपर में एल्बर्ट के काम की तारीफ होने लगी. He was everywhere in the headlines now, and the newspaper gave him the name as a scientific revolution. उसके काम को नाम दिया. It was a scientific revolution. It brought a revolution in the field of science. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. So because of his work, because of his theories which brought a revolution in the world, Einstein was awarded with the Nobel Prize in Physics. He was showered with honors and with invitations from all over the world and lauded by the press. Lauded means applauded, praised. उसके काम की तारीफ होने लगी सभी जगह. प्रेस पर उसकी बातें छा चुकी थी. He was appreciated by all. Honors उन पर किए जा रहे थे. He was invited from all over the world and praised by the press of the world. When Nazis came to the power in Germany in 1933, Einstein emigrated to the United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. Now, it was the rule of Nazis over Germany, and it was the year 1933. Einstein, he shifted to United States. Why was the reason? What was the reason? Why did he go there? And it was because of the nuclear fission, the discovery of the atom bomb that the Nazis have made. And you can say American physicists in uproar means there was, you can say, very upset. It had made the scientists upset. You know, Albert and other scientists, they worked for the peace of the world. They worked for the betterment of the society. But they believed somewhere ये जो nuclear fission था, ये जो atom bomb का जो discovery था, it was not good for the mankind because it was going to be misused by the countries to overpower other countries. So many of them had fled from fascism. Fascism कहते हैं dictatorship जहां पर थी. अब देखिए हिटलर किस तरह से रूल कर रहा था दुनिया पर, है ना? उसके dictatorship की वजह से बहुत लोग मारे गए थे. World War II भी इस हिटलर की वजह से ही हुआ था when he actually attacked Poland. So under the Hitler rule, it had become an autocratic government. Harsh control था, authority थी हर जगह पर. And the scientists, they knew that they would not work independently there. And they knew that their inventions were going to be misused. And many of them who did not agree with this dictatorship of the Nazis, they just went to United States. Because now they were afraid that Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. With this nuclear fission formula, they can build atom bomb and they were definitely going to use it somewhere. So because of this, the scientists, they were upset and thus they went to United States. So students, the session is coming to an end. So I would stop here today. Only 2 paragraphs of the chapters are left. We will complete that tomorrow and we will also discuss the question answers. So find answers to the questions which are given at the back. That is your homework for today. Okay. So thank you all for listening.